before I started out on this whole Bigfoot subject matter, I did a lot of research, and I corresponded with a lot of different people asking them what type of signs can I look for when I'm out in the woods. And I've heard a lot of different theories, a lot of different things to look for. Some of them are a little far-fetched, but a couple of them kind of stood out to me. And I got two different reports from some Native Americans talking about teepee type structures. Now they believe that these teepee structures are what the Bigfoot uses as kind of like a road map. Helps them navigate when they're migrating. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's an interesting theory. I guess these teepee type structures would be kind of like a highway sign for us. But they said to just keep an eye out for them, and you might have a Bigfoot highway right there. So with all the hiking I've done, I've never came across any kind of teepee type structure. Now I've seen, tree breaks and tree twists, stuff like that, some kind of odd things, but never a teepee until last year. My girlfriend and I were hiking a trail about a mile or so off of Highway 20, and it was an interesting little find. I mean, it totally stood out from all the other trees. I mean, it was definitely, it had that triangle shape, and it looked like a teepee. So in closer examination, we found that well, it's a bunch of sticks stuck in a tree or leaning up against a tree, and none of them are broken. I mean, none of them are cut. So there was no signs of like a saw or an axe used on them. The ends were actually kind of broken and twisted look, and it was an interesting find. I'm not saying that it is from Bigfoot, but when we get to the spot, I'll show you guys what I've been talking about. Okay, we're here. So that's possibly it. So let's get a little closer and have a look around. So here's possible structure here. Definitely has a teepee type design to it. Yeah, at first I just thought that these might be just, falling down branches, but that's a pine tree, and those aren't pines. Now you can see they're placed in a teepee type structure. Nothing seems to be cut. This one's actually broken and twisted at the end down here. They all look to be broken and twisted. No cut marks. Definitely interesting. Whether or not this is an actual Bigfoot marker, I have no clue. But it definitely looks a little odd in this area. You can see how it's broken and kind of twisted around. Now, could this be man-made? Absolutely. Doesn't take much brain power to stand up a few sticks on a tree. But what's the point? Thought it was an interesting find, so I thought I'd share it with you guys. Now the area I'm hiking in for possible Bigfoot evidence, a few miles to the south of this area, I heard vocal calls and wood knocks. And to the north, a few miles that way, I actually heard more vocal calls and other wood knocks. But none in this area. So this possible structure could actually maybe mean something. Who knows? It's kind of interesting that it's like smack dab in the middle of these two locations. So maybe this is a migration zone area, if these creatures actually do migrate with the seasons. So here's a possible second smaller stick structure. So two possible structures in the same area, about a quarter of a mile apart.